Hello folks. Right, I did a little revisit to Hotel California yesterday, which proves to be very successful because I put my little idiot-proof chart underneath it, which I didn't do on the original. I'm going to do something similar. This is one that you'll all be able to play tonight before you go to bed. All right, I swear to God, if you do what I'm going to show you. I want you to download these. It's Bookends by Simon and Garfunkel. Now, not only is it one of their most beautiful songs, it's also one of the easiest to play, even though it sounds really complicated. So I want you to download this. It's free. Download it now. Okay. Now I've done this before. I did it in April if you want to go back and have a listen, but I didn't put any diagrams or anything on the tutorial because I wasn't sure. At the time I was just doing these tutorials to kill a bit of time. I didn't realise this lockdown was going to last as long as it did. And I didn't realise I was going to enjoy doing them as much as I have. So, you know, we're all still here. So I thought I'd revisit this and give you something to try and play before bedtime. It's only 4 pages, all right? Bedtime, or depends which part of the world you live in, I suppose. It's bedtime here nearly. Right, so download this. For people new to the channel, these are your 12 frets. This is your capo at number 4. String numbers are down here, 1 to 6. Now, if you see any groups of numbers in brackets, you will play those strings together. And there may be a couple of other little indications to tell you what to do with a particular note or whatever. And also, I don't say enough of this, but I'm going to say it like everybody else. Click that bell or that subscribe thing, whatever you call it, and tell your mates. As I say, all my stuff on here is free from you. Everything's free. I'm not going to charge you 5 minutes down the road and say, no, if you want page 4, you got to pay us $10. I earn my money other ways, mate. Don't you worry. I'm doing this for fun. I like being with you. Right, let's do this. Okay, this is what we're going to play. You know the song, don't you? Time it was and water, etc., etc. Right, let's begin. Let's see if we can knock this one off in about 5 minutes. I want you to put finger, and you can do this with just one finger and your thumb. So you don't need to. In fact, I'll do it with one finger and a thumb for those people that say, "Oh, he's picking." I'm not doing that. Right, I'm going to do it one finger and one thumb. Well, I've only got one thumb. You know what I mean. Right, put your third finger on the 4th string at the 3rd fret from the capo, and put your little finger on the 2nd string there at the 3rd fret. So you've got 2 fingers on, okay? And with your thumb and your 1st finger, I want you to strike those 2 strings together. Then I want you to strike strings 3 and 1 together while they're still on. So we've got this. And then I want you to take fingers 1 and 2, and I want you to put finger 1 at the 1st fret and finger 2 at the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Can you see that clearly? Okay, so you've got this, 4 and 2, 3 and 1, and then add these 2 and play 3 and 1 again. And that's what you've done there. You see, bum, 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 and guess what? You play that bit 4 times. All right, so let's just do that bit. No, and at that point, you'll have something really cool. Just with that, watch. When you've done that, take these 3 fingers and make a C like this. You only need a 3-fingered C for this part. 1st finger there, 2nd finger there, 3rd finger there. I'm not going to spend too much time. You should know what that is. If you don't, download it. It's on the diagram. On this again, 3 and 1 together, 4 and 2 together, 5 and 3 together. Little pause. 4 and 2, 3 and 1, 4 and 2. That would sound da da da. Da, da, da. So put the bits together for page 1. We've got dee da 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 da. Okay, so that's page 1 done. 25% of this is finished. We're on to this page here. A little bit of fiddle in here, nothing difficult. It's usually just adding a finger or taking a finger off. So we've just gone. Now what you're going to do then is, there's your C that you've just finished on. Bring these 2 fingers here down one string. Keep this one on. And I want you to add your little finger, your fourth finger, as it's referred to on your notes, to the second string at the third fret. And I want you to play strings 4 and 2. Then take off your fourth finger, your little finger, and play 4 and 2 again. Okay? And then bring this third finger up to the fifth string, leave the other two where they are, and play 5 and 3. So 4 and 2, 4 and 2 again with your little finger off, and bring this third finger up to the fifth string. So it sounds like this, da da da, and then immediately after you've done that, put this finger back where it was and play 4, 2, 4, and then add, sorry, I was right, I'm getting carried away, I was looking at the wrong piece. Okay, let me do that again. As soon as you've done that, put that finger back on and play 4, 2, 4. Add your little finger to the second string at the third fret and play that second string, and then take it off and play it again. Okay, so from the beginning of page 2. Back to C. 3 and 1, 4 and 2, 5 and 3, 4 and 2. Little pause. 5 and 3, 4 and 2, 3 and 1. So the rest of it's almost a direct repeat of what we've just played. Let me do what we've done. Little pause. Back to C. What happens after page 2? Oh, there's a surprise. We do exactly what we did at the beginning. 4 times. And then we go back to C and we play 3 and 1, 4 and 2, 5 and 3. Same as before. Stay on the C. 4 and 2, 3 and 1, 4 and 2. Last page. Back to your F6, which is it's exactly the same. Same as we played before. Finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. Little finger on the second string of the third fret. 4 and 2. Take your little finger off, or your fourth finger as it's referred to in your notes. Bring this finger back up to and play the 5 and 2. I've put 5 and 2 on the notes, it should be 5 and 3. And then 4, 2, 4. Little finger on, little finger off, back to C. And let it pause. And then while you're still on the C, I want you to play a full C now, which is like this. You're going to play 6 and 4, 5 and 3, and then 4 and 2 to take you right the way back into it again. Now, that last bit where he plays 6 and 4, 5 and 3, and then 4 and 2, he only does that, from what I've heard, on the recording. He doesn't do it when he does it live. He always simplifies it. So if you want to keep it simpler than that, when you do your 3 and 1 at the end here, see this last bit? Got your 3 and 1. Can you see that? And then your 4 and 2. And then instead of playing 6 and 4, 5 and 3, you could play 5 and 3, 4 and 2, and then 3 and 1, which is easier. It means you don't have to play this full C. You can just play the simple C as we did before, which is what Paul Simon does when he plays it live, and every live recording I've heard him doing, he's done that. However, on the recording that you all know, he does it that way. And I know for a fact that if I didn't do that on this, somebody would say, Rob, ha 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 ha, it's a 6 string, and I'd say, I know. So anyway, you know. So, shall we play it with the track? Well, let's hope we don't get, I'll play the first bit, let's hope we don't get, whatever they call it, taken off. Hold on. So it's called, what's it called? Bookends. Bookends. Right, here we are. I'll just join in as it comes in. Fucking adverts. Yeah, get stuffed. Let's get it to the right speed, hold on. checking my stuff before. I always check it slow. Here we go. String.
Time it was and what a...
And so on. Okay, get the idea. Tell you what, I can't see that. See that dent there? Just while we're on. When I bought this guitar, or actually we bought it. We bought this guitar together, my brother Alan and I. He surprised me. He said, "Rob, I bought you a strap that never comes off." It was a new design, and I said, "Oh, it's all right. I've got this one. This one I've got's great." He goes, "No, honestly, this is brilliant. It's a strap that never comes off." So he insisted, and he took it off with the guitar. Took the guitar, and put this new strap that never comes off on the guitar, and guess what happened? It came off and went and landed straight onto a table. And first half hour I had the guitar, I acquired that dint. Now there's another one. All players should have. The more dints in your guitars, the better. See that there? I'm convinced that's a bullet hole. I don't know. Somebody obviously wasn't into the music and must have tried to shoot me in the back. Clearly missed. But that looks like a bullet hole. And some of the venues I've played in my life, it wouldn't be surprised me. I've played in some of the most prestigious venues in the world, like the Budokan in Japan and in Sydney at the Opera House. And I've also played in some of the roughest. So I've been round the block more than once, as my guitar. Anyway, enough of my banter. Download that. It's a great one to do. If you'd follow my instructions carefully, you will be playing it as the record, because it just repeats within about 15-20 minutes. And it's one of those tracks that you don't have to sing to it. It just sounds beautiful on its own. All right, so I'll leave you with that. Thank you for all your subscriptions. We're up to 2,500 now. I could do with a lot more to catch up with my son's sound. He's got about 250,000, but get your mates to subscribe. Right, I will see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.